it is a bright room, but it's even brighter now. And I combined that with the wallpaper above the bathtub, which is wallpaper with clouds in it. So when you lay there, you feel like, you take a bath in heaven or in the
I was very
skies.
content that the width of the wallpaper was exactly the width of the bathroom.
Yeah, that was amazing. Good choice from me.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I don't like wallpapers. I mean, doing them.
No.
They cause stress.